So what's good, TMG fam? It's your boy L, and I'm back with another reaction. How y'all feel? Welcome back to the channel. Salute. So, you know what time it is. Extraterrestrial, paranormal, scary time. Alright? In the video we're gonna check out is scary paranormal footage that shouldn't be watched alone. But I hope you're alone. I do. Every time I get started to get ready to set up, somebody hits me. Let me put this thing on. I be forgetting to put this thing on vibrate because I don't really know how to use it like that. Oh, that's it. See, I don't know what vibrate. There it is. That's vibrate. All right, I got it now. So, the house is secure by now. Doors is locked, windows, everything's secure. Dim the lights, set the mood, and let's get into it.
How you doing? I'm Callan and this is Slapped Ham.
Yeah.
Today we're looking at some ghost videos you probably shouldn't watch alone in the dark. So turn those lights back on, hit that subscribe button and get ready for more mysterious content. Just like this.
Let's go.
A woman on TikTok going by the username Jody Lele posted an unsettling video to her account on February 12th, 2021. In the video, Jody explains that she was sitting in her local hospital's waiting area when she was suddenly overcome with an immense wave of sadness that she couldn't describe. She also felt as though somebody or something was staring at her. She clarifies that there was no one else around, so she decided to use a filter on TikTok called the ripple effect, which supposedly picks up heat signatures. Take a look at what happened. The chair across from Jody seems to have picked up some sort of heat signature.
And what's crazy now that you think about it, why they always tell you they keep the hospitals cold, to keep the germs down? Nah, it's because paranormal activity is the reason why it might be cold.
She says that the incident is both fascinating and incredibly sad, because if this is indeed true, then it could mean there's some spirit lingering in the hospital, perhaps someone who passed away in these very halls. Ali Lion is a Turkish YouTuber who runs a paranormal exploration channel called Paranormal Me. He travels around Eastern Europe looking for the unexplained, often in abandoned and dilapidated properties. In this video, which was uploaded to the platform in January of 2021, Ali investigates an abandoned house that was recommended by one of his followers. It's rumoured to be heavily haunted by more than one entity.
It looked like it.
As soon as Ali walks inside, it's immediately clear that the place has seen better days, as the house has been left in shambles.
Yeah, this place screams like, you might not want to be here alone. Yeah, look at it.
Aside from the eerie state of the building, the YouTuber seems safe enough, at least for a while.
I ain't never seen it. If this place is abandoned, it got a lot of furniture in it.
At around the 17-minute mark, the OP steps outside. A heavy wind is blowing just as a storm rolls in.
Yeah, I don't like it.
As lightning lights up the sky, the camera picks up something rather chilling. Watch.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim.
Sometimes the weather is like a warning telling you, maybe you need to leave.
As you can see, there's a clear figure standing just meters from the YouTuber.
Yep.
However, just seconds later, the figure is gone.
La ilahe illallah. Nasıl bir şimşek çaktı arkadaşlar? Dışarı çıktığım
Because this happens so quickly, the investigator doesn't even realise that someone or something was just meters away. Without knowing this, he proceeds to continue with his investigation indoors. Just a few minutes later, more strange things are caught on camera.
Nereye gideceğimi şaşırdım arkadaşlar. Allah. La ilahe illallah.
The door slams shut despite there being no one else around.
La ilahe illallah. Rüzgar mı yaptı?
It happens.
Are you sure nobody's living here? Like, or maybe I missed them saying that I'm thinking it's abandoned.
Again, this time in a different room.
It don't look abandoned.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim.
Towards the end of the investigation, the YouTuber thinks he sees something out a window.
Well, that was aggressive. Somebody's watching you.
The doors slamming, the eerie noises, and the raging storm eventually become too much for Ali as he decides to call the whole investigation off.
And that's like the smartest decision he's made.
This video definitely raises the question of who or what that strange figure was out in the storm.
I don't know.
Was it a homeless person living in the building? If so, you'd think Ali would have stumbled upon someone at some point during the night. This then leaves a lingering question of whether the dark, shadowy figure was something more mysterious, perhaps something within the realms of the paranormal.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. La ilahe illallah. Nasıl bir şimşek çaktı arkadaşlar?
49-year-old Carolyn Walker from Bradford, West Yorkshire was playing a game of peekaboo with her grandson when she decided to pull out her camera and take a photo of the young boy having fun and smiling. She didn't expect the photo would catch anything strange, but that's exactly what happened. In the photo, you can make out a transparent figure just to the right of the boy's head. Speaking about the photo, Walker said that she thinks the image is genuinely terrifying. She suspects that it's the ghost of her mother-in-law who died from a tragic accident 8 years prior. The room where this photo was taken is filled with the mother-in-law's furniture, so Walker believes it has to be her. She notes that the figure looks to be wearing a white nightgown, as you can clearly see what looks to be an arm and a partial torso. To this day, Walker has no concrete answer for this photograph, and it looks like it's going to remain that way for the foreseeable future.
I know nobody want to say it, but sometimes you gotta ask the kid, who is there with you? You gotta ask the kids. Sometimes that'd be like grandma or auntie, or, you know, you might not want to hear them say that, but try it.
What do you think's been caught in this photograph? Is it really a spirit or something else entirely? Drop your theories in the comment section down
I think it's a spirit.
below.
And I think it's the spirit they think it is.
The following video has unknown origins. The only thing that is known is that it was filmed at a wedding somewhere in South America. The old handycam footage shows seated guests at the wedding.
Kid knocked out.
All seems perfectly fine until you notice someone unusual in the background. Watch. A strange figure appearing in a white veil can be seen sitting down amongst the other people in the crowd. The rumour that's often paired with this mysterious piece of footage is that it's the spirit of a bride who tragically passed away in a car accident just after...
I was just gonna say they sitting in, I don't know that headpiece that the brides always wear, what it's called, but that's what I was just looking at. It kind of threw me back. It's like, what the...
getting married in this very church. Some viewers don't quite buy the story and think it's simply another guest that looks a bit transparent on the old grainy footage. However, it is strange that they clearly seem to be wearing a veil, which would be in poor taste at someone else's wedding. So what do you think's going on here? Do you believe this is authentic footage of a ghostly bride captured on camera, or is it all just a spooky internet legend? If you're a fan of paranormal investigation, then you've probably heard of a man named Maurice Grosse. Grosse was a British paranormal investigator that was well known for his involvement in the Enfield poltergeist case from 1977 to 1979, and was even portrayed in the film The Conjuring 2 in 2016. The following video was posted to TikTok by a user named Ghosts Unexplained Mystery on November 11, 2021, and shows footage of Grosse on an old television show from back in the day. The footage shows Grosse examining what he believes to be one of the greatest ghost photos ever taken.
Well, I think that this is one of the greatest pictures of an actual apparition I've ever seen, and probably ever likely to see.
A man named George Todd was celebrating his anniversary when his wife suggested he take a picture of the entire group attending the event. He set the camera at a 10-second timer so he could be in the photo as well. The camera took 2 photos, one without a flash and one with a flash. In the photo with the flash, everything seems perfectly normal. A group of friends all smiling for the camera. However, in the photo that was taken without a flash, you can see an extra person right in the middle of the table.
Definitely. Who is she?
Todd says he can't explain the photo and has no idea who the person is.
This is what's unusual.
See, now that's odd. Most times when people see a picture, they automatically could think of a person that could possibly be. Whether it be relative, friend, somebody missing from the crew that passed away.
Who is this person, George?
I have no idea.
Grosse said that he believes it to be one of the most fascinating pieces of potential paranormal evidence he's ever seen. He also points out that the mystery woman is blurry and out of focus, while the other patrons appear perfectly fine.
You see here, the woman is actually can be seen behind the beer glasses here. You can see her, even the distortion in the beer glasses. She's quite solid. She's also slightly out of focus. Now, she shouldn't be out of focus because everybody else is in focus. She's out of focus. Well, that's literally impossible. It can't be a double exposure. She's actually inside that. How did she get there?
So your conclusion then about this photograph is what?
He makes sense too, because then you would expect the glass to be blurred out. Everything in that area where her head is at, you would expect that area to be blurry too. But it's not. It's just that person or being or whatever.
It's genuine, and it is an apparition.
In yet another appearance from Grosse on an old television show, the investigator explains how he took on a case in Yorkshire, where a couple reported that their son, who had died in a road accident, was appearing on their television screen.
I took on a case in Yorkshire where a couple reported that their son, who had died in a road accident, was appearing on their television screen.
They said that
Wow.
the TV screen was actually turned off when they saw their son's face on it.
Wow.
Here's the old photo here. You can see the mum sitting on the couch. On the TV, which was said to be turned off at the time, there's a strange face.
Wow.
The couple told Grosse that they felt the room go cold, and it was as though something touched both their hands.
The story.
It started in October, like freezing cold presents come round. And like I could feel like something like on my legs, like touch me, like on my legs. Yeah, and I like get these cobwebs like over my face and that.
The couple insist that the face on the TV looks exactly like their deceased son.
If you believe that that is your son, then so be it. What else are you looking for?
These are just a few of the cases that feature in Maurice Grosse's rich and storied career. Sadly, he passed away in 2006, but it would seem he had a knack for unearthing what appeared to be some genuine paranormal encounters.
Your conclusion then about this photograph is what?
It's genuine, and it is.
I want to speak to somebody like that one day who's made it their life work to investigate paranormal activity, photos, houses, family, whatever. You know what I mean? I want to speak to somebody like that just to know what they've seen throughout their career.
Is an apparition.
This next clip was posted to TikTok by username Spirit Chasing, and it seems to show some eerie footage captured on a Ring doorbell home security system. Take a look. Watching that again, it's subtle, but there appears to be a transparent figure of a person walking on the right side of the screen.
Yeah, very faint.
It seems to appear out of nowhere and drifts slowly across the yard.
Maybe a late night walker, maybe?
The OP believes it to be a female presence, dubbing the figure a ghost. While it certainly is strange that it appears out of nowhere and looks to be transparent, it's too difficult to say 100% either way what this actually is.
True.
So I'll throw this one out to you, the viewers. What's your take on this sighting? Let me know what you think down below.
Hard to tell on this one. Hard to tell.
Before we take a look at a creepy photo, the ally are scary. In May 2018, 39-year-old Laura Watson was spending the day outside in the sun with her family at Plessy Woods Country Park in Northumberland, UK.
Okay.
She took a series of photos of her family in the park, but one in particular stood out as unusual. Upon first glance, the image looks completely normal. However, if you look more closely, there's something not quite right about it. At the center of the photograph is Watson's young boy who's posing holding a ball. Just behind his left shoulder is the face of another young boy.
I did not see it at first, but now I see it.
His head is tilted and his skin appears grey.
And it looked like he got his hand on over his shoulder.
Watson insists that there was no one else around when the photo was taken, and certainly would have noticed a strange boy behind the tree. The picture scared the family so much that their young daughter had trouble sleeping for several nights after the incident.
And I'd definitely be watching Watson. Anything change about him, any little slight change, I'd definitely be watching him.
Watson says that she never used to believe in the paranormal in any way, but after this incident, she's no longer sure what to believe. If that's not a young boy that was with them, then who could this actually be? Some locals said that years prior, a young boy actually drowned in the nearby Blythe River, leaving many to speculate that the mysterious boy in this photograph is actually deceased.
Yeah, that's crazy. Yeah, I'd be really watching that kid. Anything remotely out of the norm, I'd be sitting, I run to the phone, contact the priest. I need somebody here now. We gotta get him checked out before this thing escalates. Cause yeah, that kid in the photo, or whatever that was in the photo, acted like he was friends with him or knew him. Had his hand on his shoulder like they were, you know how a kid we're gonna be good friends. That ghost is acting like, yeah, we're gonna get to know each other. We're gonna be good friends. Like Chucky would say, friends to the end. You know what I'm saying? But yeah. That's crazy. What is it about these photos, man? Y'all got me scared to like go look through my old photo albums that my grandmother had given us and stuff. I don't even want to look now. Bumper photo album. I don't even want to know. You ever feel like that? Like, I don't even want to know. I don't even want to go back through old stuff now. That's what this stuff be doing to you. You know what I mean? But y'all get at me in the comment section, man. Scary, paranormal footage that shouldn't be watched alone. Y'all let me know what you thought of this. And stick around and stay tuned, man. Until the next reaction, I'm gone. Peace.